This episode is brought to you by Espolón Tequila. Slow, sticky, snoozy. They call these the dog days of summer. But Espolón? They don't do boring. Welcome to the Marg Days. Espolón Tequila. 100% blue Weber agave, born to shake up your summer. Just add lime, agave, and a little attitude. Visit espolontequila.com. Espolón Tequila, 40% alcohol, volume 80 proof. Copyright 2025 Campari America, New York, New York. Drink responsibly.
Hellmann's believes they can turn any mayo hater into a lover. So, if you know someone who thinks mayo equals bland, show their taste buds the truth and challenge them to try Hellmann's flavored mayo. With irresistible flavors like Hellmann's spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chipotle, and Italian herb, they'll be eating their words. Challenge haters to try Hellmann's flavored mayo and get them to eat their words. Learn more at hellmanns.com/eatyourwords.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now.
You know, there's so many different kinds, actually. Like, if we go into the back here, you're going to see so many different fossils, each one here predating the last that you're actually looking at. And if you want, there's some brushes next to it. There we've put some sand on top to give you an idea.
One of these brushes?
That's right. So to give you an idea of what archaeologists...
How much does this thing weigh? This is a nice brush.
Actually, they're each weighted depending on the surface that they're going to be brushing. So if you'll notice that the sand gets coarser or gets smoother depending on which bone it is. Can anyone tell me which bone they're looking at right now? I know they're at different stations, but
is mine a femur?
I have a quick question. Okay, are all the questions for the chaperone, or are they for the kids?
No, they're for everyone. I'd love if the children would answer. So if you,
David, we're I'm not just a chaperone. I'm also here to learn. So,
okay,
yeah,
me too. I want to. I mean,
yeah.
And
hey, buddy, I love you, man.
I'm in school these days.
Yeah. Or you're with your mother or whatever, and you guys are doing whatever you guys do now. But so this is our time.
Okay.
Is this T-Rex one itself? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is this one a T-Rex? It's got a huge claw.
Yes, it is. Very, very good. Well, what's your name, Roger?
Yeah, Roger.
Roger, why don't you come here for a second?
His name is David. His name is David. You don't just tell him your name is Roger.
Sorry, I didn't want to upset the guy in the vest.
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
Well, he's got a vest on.
But he doesn't
official. I don't know.
Inherently know your name.
You're right. I'm sorry.
My
name is David.
Okay, so you lied to me about Roger.
Well, I went along with you to make you feel comfortable.
But could you say that you lied?
No.
Okay, so you're lying there. Okay, David, why don't you take a seat? Who's the chaperone you're with?
That's me. I'm his dad.
Okay, great. So you're. I bet you're going to tell him that these don't exist, that the Earth is only 3,500 years old.
No, I feel like you do a lot of projecting here. You put Roger on him, and now you're telling me that I'm a creationist. Is that the idea?
Is that what you're saying?
No, that's what you're saying. And then I
never said creationist.
If I agree to it, then you're going to say I lied. It's all
Can
you
we
imply
get back
creationist.
To the tour? I want to be on the tour.
I actually also do.
You know, me too. So
are there other people running tours here?
There are. Yeah, there's a handful of docents.
What's the word?
Docent.
All right.
Dad, don't get another fight.
No, I'm just wondering if maybe we can transfer to a different.
Just the field trips are for the kids, okay? They're for the kids, and you are a voracious learner, and I love that about you.
Okay.
Mr. Sock Puppet, I can't find my chaperone. Whose kid is this?
Dad.
Mr. Sock Puppet.
That kid's all dirty. I don't know. Is he talking? I'm not Mr. Sock Puppet. How long have you been here, son?
Dad, you're Mr. Sock Puppet. That's what everyone was calling you on the back of the bus.
Why are they calling me that?
We called you Mr. Sock Puppet because it looks like your head and face looks like a sock, and the way your body moves, it looks like someone's hand is inside of you moving. It doesn't look normal.
I think it's because you look around so much. Your eyes look googly.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate that. Buddy, you were on the bus with my son?
Yeah, I don't know where my chaperone is.
Well, there's only 3 of us chaperones. It's not that. It's not every kid doesn't have his own individual chaperone.
No, Clayton
sounds
needs
like-
a 1-to-1. Clayton needs
Yeah.
a 1-to-1.
And it also sounds like maybe something happened to the. What is Mr. Sock Puppet? What is going on?
That's not, my name isn't Mr. Sock Puppet. That he just said that's a nickname that they were calling me on the bus because of how my body looks and moves.
And his name isn't Roger.
No, it's not Roger. It's David.
I do like yogurt.
So let's just move over here.
Wait, we got to solve the thing with this kid. He's missing his chaperone. He needs a 1-to-1.
So now you want to solve it, but before you didn't.
Well, because I didn't understand he had a 1-to-1 ratio with chaperone to child.
Dad,
Can you
please
be
get
my
along with the
chaperone?
docent. Please.
David, this is not a good quality. It's not a good quality to be this much of a people pleaser, okay? This man is accusing me of being a creationist. He's trying to leave this sick, dirty kid here. He's telling you
There
your
you
name
are.
is
Oh my
Roger.
gosh. William, what is going on? Where'd you go? I was looking for you and I couldn't find you. Where did we say to meet at the Giant Globe? I know, but then I saw David here and then I came in and then Mr.
Denise, to be fair, you have to watch the kids. You can't just sit at the Globe all day.
Oh, I can't do that? And what am I supposed to do if someone gets lost?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing double duty watching all these kids because you're just sitting at the goddamn Globe. I saw you take your shoes off.
Oh, you're cursing? You're cursing?
Well, I was trying to
No,
look
she
away
got
from the
you
children.
there. She got you there.
I'm sorry. Here's $1. I apologize for the language.
Goddamn fuck shit.
Hey. No.
Dina,
Can we just...
I think it's a raptor bone.
Very good. Yes, it is. It is a raptor bone. Very good. And what is your name? Holden?
I'm sorry.
Why do you have to guess their names?
It's
That's
not
a
Holden,
strange
but if you want to
quality.
play a guessing game, we can keep going. It's not Holden, though.
Okay. Let's see. Is it Tanner?
No. So I'm guessing that to you, I look maybe Mormon or very like
guess
white
a real
bread.
name from modern times.
Okay.
Is your name Moroni? I was just wondering, is your name Moroni? You said
No.
Mormon. No.
No. It's I'll give you a hint. It's the spelling of a name you said earlier, but pronounced how you would normally pronounce it.
Roger.
That's the one.
gotta
I'm
be
Roger.
Roger.
Yeah. Hi.
Is it Asscock?
His name is Roger. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Dina.
Because he got that from you cursing. He got that from you cursing. You understand?
No,
Dina got
he
that from
probably
you.
got that from you sitting in the freaking in the puddle and everybody talking about you. Because people are bad mouthing you.
You think everyone's talking about her and saying ass? What was it?
All right, parents. I've kind of gathered everyone here today because normally it's hard for us to, and yes, we'll take questions soon. It's hard for us to find chaperones, but it appears we have more than enough chaperones. But you all are kind of. I'll take the question because I'm a little distracted by the hand being up. It's hard for me to even focus here. Yeah, what was the question?
It's 1 donut, 1 coffee per person, right?
It is, and yeah, I think that's kind
Okay.
of a little bit pointed at somebody here.
Yeah, it is. Because I see people keep going up there like it's a goddamn buffet. All right.
And that big uh-oh was me because I apologize. I guess I figured not everyone would be eating a donut. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I thought the donuts were for men. I thought the donuts were but not out of women can't have them because they don't.
Oh, we can't have them?
No,
You say that we can't have donuts? Is that what you say?
Corey, of course you can have a donut.
So
Of
this
course.
is it right here, right? Is the more of you we get together, the more acrimonious it is, and the kids don't get to learn because you're sorting out all of your problems. And I know that at this school we kind of have a parent group that opened up their relationships, so there's a lot of intermingling, and I think that actually led to a lot of hatred amongst this group. Am I reading that right?
Well,
Are you
sometimes
jealous?
sometimes open relationships favor the women, and some of the men were left behind. We're trying to be open minded. We're trying to be understanding, but I don't want it to be open. I don't want to list all my grievances, but that's
an interesting perspective, and you're obviously a little keyed up on coffee. So I do want to take that into
How many
account.
cups
but-
did he have? You know
When
what
I
mean?
first,
Like,
I got to say, well, when I first walked up to the donuts earlier, you said I wasn't allowed to have any. You said they're just for the men. So I feel like there's some animosity directed at me basically immediately.
I can't have the donuts? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. They're saying that but they're also implying I'm not a man.
For the sake of your children, stop fucking each other. Choose monogamy. And I wouldn't say that to everyone, but this particular group, choose monogamy, fix your own relationships, right? Because everybody here,
Projecting.
you're all acting like 40-year married couples.
Projecting.
Sorry.
I know you just failed a throuple. I know you just got into and out of a failed throuple.
Oh.
And I know.
Let's not do oohs.
Ooh.
Okay, yes, that is my personal life. And I did enter another relationship. And it ended pretty catastrophically.
Excuse me. I thought that you guys entered at the same time. I didn't even realize you were the interloper.
Wait. Were we going to talk about the recent field trip or no? Are we we're not doing it. I don't care. Because I had some stuff I wanted to say about that.
I'd like to, yeah. So
I withdraw.
I wanted to kind of talk about the field trip. We do have a hand up, so I guess I do want to address that before I get into the field trip. Yes?
I just don't understand. Like, so it's just like anybody can jump into a relationship whenever they want. Like, it's just a kind of free flow. What are the rules? How do you do it?
It's not like wrestling where you can just tag in or anything like that. No, it's consensual. You find partners. I found partners through a website that's like Tinder, Grindr, Bumble, or whatever, but it's specifically for couples looking for a partner or someone looking to join a relationship.
Thrinder?
Yep, it was Thrinder.
Makes sense.
And so, yeah, I did that. We're getting a little off track, especially because a lot of you brought your kids here, which it was kind of said in the email not to do.
Let's not do the ooze, guys.
But anywho, per the field trips, I love everybody volunteering. We only need really 3 chaperones per field trip, and I don't even know who made the rule for Clay and William, the 2 students that need their own chaperone. They were perfectly fine with the group.
My son really is pretty adamant that Clayton needs his own.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk of these 1-to-1 ratios. All the kids were using that phrase. I had never heard that.
I'm glad they're even considering that kind of stuff. I have a feeling it's got something to do with them being off kilter because their parents are not in 1-to-1 ratios.
That's
right
what
now.
I think as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm having trouble thinking that you can all hear me because everybody's at the donuts right now, like at the back of the room.
Mr. Sausage King, what I heard my parents and some of you is talking about DP. What is that? Is that a game? Is DP a game? Is DP? What is DP? Is DP? Is DP?
I don't know specifically how it came up in your family. I know your dad works on film sets. That might be related. I know that your mom works for the Dr. Pepper Corporation. It might be that. There's a third option. It could be that I don't want to explain in front of all the students here.
Okay.
But I do think we should give him one guess.
You do get one guess.
I get to guess.
Sure, why not?
Does it mean dental physician?
Whoa, good
Good
job knowing
job.
physician
Really
starts
good.
with a P.
Yeah, exactly. I always thought it was
Good
an F.
job.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
I'm surprised you even heard that.
And why is that, huh?
Well,
Because you're leaning out the window smoking a cigarette and you have one earphone in.
Scene.
Folks, welcome back to the Man Dog Pod, the conversation improv comedy podcast hosted by myself, Ryan Rosenberg, and my good buddy Dan Lippert. Hey, Dan.
Hi, Ryan.
How are you, pal?
Sick as a dog.
Oh, and you just hate to hear it. I hope you're
you.
not in the dog house as well.
Well, my dog is in the doghouse right now.
What'd she do?
Part of the reason I think I'm sick is my immune system is fucked because I'm not getting a full night's sleep because she is waking me up at 3 a.m., then 4 a.m., then 5 a.m.
You got to put
It's
her in the
hard to
doghouse.
say this, but I wish she was dead.
Come
No,
on.
no,
Said
it's
it was
'cause-
hard to say.
But he said it.
But he
then
said it was difficult, and he rose above that, so we should commend him.
It's hard to say it, but she is ruining my life through and through.
And you've given her a great life.
I've given her a wonderful life, and we've just got to the point where there's no positive in our relationship.
Right.
That's not true. I'm just tired and angry.
I hear that. Well, we love Stella, and we hope she either gets better or dies soon for your sake.
Are the wake ups for bathroom stuff? Because my dog's on that recently.
Nope. Just I think if I were to guess, she's old and she's somehow physically uncomfortable, and just got into the rhythm of it. But also, she literally is comfortably sleeping all hours of the day and night, except for like the times I would probably least want to be woken up, which is 3 a.m. to 7 a.m., which are like prime hours to not be woken up over and over again.
Yeah. Do you think that because of her age that she maybe is able to commune with like through the void and like talk to spirits, and she might be able to reach out and like she's having conversations with other humans. I want to see a dog, but like there's no dogs in whatever like space they're in.
Are you a veterinarian?
I am, yeah.
It's really good.
I knew someone who I had a girlfriend whose aunt, her dog saw a acupuncturist and a medium.
Regularly?
Yes, regularly. It was her aunt's family was very wealthy, and that was one of the ways she used her money.
They were trying to get rid of that money.
Yeah. And the medium is just really good at lying to people, or how does that work?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dog's definitely talking to me. Absolutely.
Chatty Cathy, this dog.
Folks, I forgot to. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dan,
You're going to do what I was going to do.
I forgot to introduce him, but let's hear it and welcome for our guests. I hope you're clapping at home. Mike Castle and Joey Greer. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Now let's really quick just get a quick sentence from Joey Greer so everyone can associate a voice with the name.
Yeah.
Joey, how's it going?
Very well.
All right, so anytime you hear that, that's Joey.
That's Joey. And one sentence from Mike Castle so everyone knows who's talking.
Good morning, my friends.
And
was
there
good.
they are. We'll put their projects at the end of the episode. We'll give their social media tags, and then
Their physical likeness.
you could associate those voices with those people. I have y'all ever been to a psychic or a medium?
Yes.
I have not.
One of my good friends is a psychic medium.
Both.
Psychic medium.
Both. Yeah.
Yeah. And,
which-
I tell them that I don't believe in it. I think it's not legit.
And they go immediately. They interrupt you. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Saw that coming.
And who do they commune with? Is it like in past lives you did this, and that? Is it predicting the future? Is it like speaking
Neither of
with-
those things. It's more of like, as I understand in like my experience, like as we've like been together as it happens, it's like, how do I describe it? It would be like all this information is like kind of passing in front of them when they're focused on an individual, and it's like kind of channeling or like focusing a beam of information as all of it is scattered around us. So as it's like attention's on Dan, it's like all this stuff's passing in front of them, and they're just kind of grabbing at certain things that seem the most prominent to them to be like, does this makes like, this is what I'm getting. There's no way
Right.
for me to, because it's not a full picture.
You're
It's just
basically
like,
describing an ADHD person getting on meds. All this stuff is passing by them, and then they're like, but now I have a focused beam. I'm listening to you, and I see it.
Did you ever like
I have, and then they just go and do something else, so I can't talk to them.
well, at least your diagnosis is right. Have you ever like worked with this person, or they've ever like done it to you, and have you ever been like, oh, that actually does mean something? That does.
No, I've never had like a session of that. I've been in the. I live in LA, and tarot reading, mysticism is very, very popular. It's our evangelicalism. It's just here to stay. And there was a moment when everyone was getting a tarot card reading, and you get a card pulled, and that means something, whatnot. But they were doing this one where it's like you pick up one card or something, right? And I was with a group of people, and I picked a card, and it was like it's like the Joker or like
Just
the
says
blank.
cuck.
Yeah, it's like what, and it was just writing it, and like as I picked it up, like what? but I picked up a blank one, and everyone was like aghast by that. And they're like, "That's not supposed to happen." I was like, "Oh, okay." All right. And then they shuffled again, and I pulled the second blank card in a row, and it freaked everybody out for some reason. And I was like, did I just hit 21 twice? I felt like I was like winning the game. But apparently I'm cursed or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you're like a soulless being or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, you're
a little
actually
bit.
supposed to be dead.
You're a
That's what they
blank
kept
slate.
saying. Yeah, but
You
I
are
kept doing push-ups in front of
energetically
them.
bare.
I used to have a therapist that I would, out of general boredom and because I kind of didn't like her, I would just like lie about stuff going on in my life. And then when she would figure out, or when she would say something about me that was true, that was always very surprising to me. So that's sort of like seeing a psychic. If you lie to your therapist the entire time and then they arrive at something that's true about you, that's like, it's a long road psychic.
Right. It's like, well, I can't believe you got there. I wasn't giving you any of that.
I said I had no siblings, and then you figured out that I have a brother. So nice job.
Right.
That's such a funny, like, oh, fuck you. I'm going to lie to you. You're paying her, right? She's not paying you.
No, she would never pay me.
So
it's
you're
weird.
paying her to lie to her to get
Yeah,
back at her?
well, I knew I wanted to go see. Well, it's more like I don't know if you guys have ever seen therapists, but I there's like they would ask questions in this one way that I found so leading that I would just go like, oh, I'll just say what I think they're trying to get me to say, and then I would just kind of follow that line, and then it would sort of become kind of fun to be like, when I go next, I go like, oh, right, I said this was going on. I should do more of that. I didn't see these people for too long. It ultimately, I think I'm bad at therapy. I don't think I can be fixed, and then I'm so mentally ill that it's just.
Well, you were lying to them, so you didn't even do it. Like, you're bad.
not
You're
bad at it.
No. But I've seen a bunch of different therapists in my life, and it's like I start off doing a good job, and then I just get so bored, and I just kind of hate going, and then I probably have ADHD.
You shouldn't have to be in the. I think you got to be in the office the first couple rounds, but then you should go like laser tag. Or like, let's go karting. You know what I mean? Like, let's change up the environment to like drop
I actually
my
do agree
guard.
with that. I do agree.
And
with
then
that.
like, I bet I'd tell you more real shit if we were just like, oh, we had like a fun time running around. Now we're just like eating hot dogs by the pier.
Sort of on that same tip, I feel like what I would like out of a therapist is for it to be like undercover boss rules, where like I interact with them a little bit, and then they secretly infiltrate my life, like in a costume.
That is such a good
then I'll
idea.
really talk to them.
Yeah. Hey, come see the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. That's fun.
I feel like, do you guys ever like interact with like family at like a family event, and you're like kind of standing around in a circle and everyone's chatting, and then if someone says interesting, that's fun, you go like, all right, it's dead.
Yeah. That's the
totally
end.
fucking
That's the
Man,
end.
what, so you just want to attack me then? You just want to just
It was the most dead response I think I've ever heard.
I'm processing what you said. And I'm
Interesting.
like,
That's fun.
I didn't say it like that. I
What
wasn't
else
looking
is
down and
going
shifting.
on? What
I
else
didn't
is
breathe
going
through
on?
it. You know I didn't do that, man. You know I didn't do
Did
that.
you hear that Aunt Marge is sick?
Interesting. That's what.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for being down with this experimental therapy. I find that when we get couples actually out of the room, we get them out of their comfort zones, and we learn a lot. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Oh, hey, get away. Hey. So I brought you guys into the petting zoo, and I just wanted to walk around. I'll ask you some questions about the relationship, ask you questions about each other. And again, we just want to make a lot of space to hear each other and repeat back what we're hearing to make sure we're on the same page, okay?
I'm actually all good.
Okay. Well, since you're good, why don't we walk over here to the horse, and we'll just let you pet the horse and see what happens. Are you good with that, Marjorie?
This episode is brought to you by Wayfair. Podcasts follow us everywhere. Whether you're cooking in the kitchen, chilling in the living room, or pretending to fold laundry in the bedroom. And with Wayfair, every one of those rooms can tell a story of its own. Their curated collections of furniture styles and prices make Wayfair the trusted destination to turn your home into your happy place. Shop everything home at wayfair.com with free and easy delivery straight to your door.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's on her phone. Like I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, she's taking a picture of the piglet, and we're gonna let she's in the moment, and that's okay. So why don't we both go over the horse? And Mark, why don't you go ahead and pet the horse here?
Okay, this is nice. This feels really nice. Can I hug the horse?
Well, yeah. I mean, be careful. Don't approach from behind. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Wow.
What the hell's going on here, man? You told me they were just going to feed the damn animals. Now they're hugging it and all that. What the hell?
Well, we're in the middle of a therapy session, so
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. You said we could each have one hand to feed, right?
Yeah, that's right. I don't want people hugging the animals. What if you disturb them?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're not going to hug the horse, but why don't we each give him a little bit of feed?
I want to focus on our relationship. I just have to say, that guy sounds like he needs therapy. That was like, he was so terrified by the idea of hugging an animal. I just think that guy needs therapy too.
Well, we're here.
It would be helpful to me if maybe just to see kind of how. No, I'm not calling you out at all, but just to see how good you are at what you do.
Sure.
If you could therapize that guy,
Sure.
I feel like that would help me to open up and maybe connect more with my wife.
Okay. Well, this is a pretty obvious tactic for you guys to avoid talking about yourselves. But why don't we bring him over here? And sir, what is your name, sir?
Hard salami, soft salami. Hard salami, soft salami.
Sir, stop counting your salamis.
What's going on?
Or organizing them. What's your name?
What's my name? You tell me I can't organize and count my salami, but now you want to know my name is Charn.
Okay, Charn. Well, would you like to join us in a little experiment for a moment?
Y'all saying you're going to do some kind of throuple thing? What the hell's going on here?
No. Well, we are three people here talking about emotions, having emotions together. But we just wanted to talk to you for a little bit, see how it felt to live your life. What's it like running the petting zoo?
I don't know. I own my own business. I don't got to talk to people that much.
Okay.
I mean, isn't a petting zoo, isn't that more social than just a farm or a regular zoo? Charn, you said?
Yeah, I do. It's an abridged version of my name. But yeah, it is, I guess, a little more social. I see people more than I would on a farm, but I don't interact with people. I just tell kids to get the hell away from it, or I tell creepy men to don't hug my horse.
Yeah, you're probably pretty afraid of somebody taking what's important to you. Isn't that right? These are your livelihood.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
If somebody took on my horses, I'd shoot him in the goddamn head.
Okay. Wow. It sounds like you really love these horses.
I love my money.
Now, Marjorie, what does it feel like to hear your husband talk so openly with Charn here?
Well, the way he hugged the horse, then the way he chatted with Charn, it's the most open I've ever seen him be. He's never been that way with me.
Well, I think let's pause and give him a little bit of credit then, shouldn't we? That was very beautiful.
Okay. Okay,
You
sure.
didn't like that I said that, did you?
Well, I'd rather give him blame for the stuff that's making me mad about him. But if you want to give him credit for this stuff right now, we can do that. And yes, honey, you did a good job. You broke down immediately when you hugged a horse, and then you did a good job with this man here.
Do you hear how it's laced with judgment?
I do.
I'm fine. We're all fine here. I think the relationship's totally fine. But do you hear how it's laced in judgment? And she's
I
on
did.
her phone. She's
I
on
heard
her
how
phone
that
again.
was
Why is she on her
a
phone?
nice big compliment with a little bit of judgment. Did you hear the compliment part?
I didn't hear it, no.
That's right. You didn't hear it. That was very interesting. I noticed that. You guys aren't really hearing each other.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Now, Charn.
Hard salami, soft salami.
Okay.
Hard salami, soft salami.
Charn, I really love your little system there. You have a really great system. It looks like you know where all your salamis are.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
That's good. How long did it take you to devise that system?
Years, honestly. I mean, for so long. I mean, it comes in hard and soft, and then if you roll them up like a fruit roll up and then eat them, tube it up. If you tube up the circle of meat,
and you eat it as it is, it's going to be a hard and soft. But I decided over time I like the hard salami, but I'm also fond of the soft on my tongue.
Right.
And I didn't know how to get it. And at first I'd flatten them both. And then, only one would get on either side of my palate, top, bottom, mouth. And then I decided if I hard salami, soft salami, roll that.
I see the kinds of salami, yeah.
And then I roll that. Wow. I mean, I got enough.
You keep holding up each kind, and I see it.
Do you want some?
I'll take some soft salami, sure.
Yeah, I'll take a slice of the hard.
Oh, you got to do a hard and soft. There ain't no way you're going to separate it. Come on, now try it. Seriously, try it.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's really hard.
Ladies?
I'll take some. I do find it's going to be hard to trust my therapist after seeing her be fed like a horse, rolled up salamis. The image is just kind of stuck in my head, but yeah.
It's tough seeing people be so open to other people's ideas, isn't it? That must be really tough.
In a sense, yeah, in a sense.
Innocence.
Okay.
Innocence.
Innocence. Now, thank you, Chorn. I really appreciate you bringing that up. Innocence, the loss of it. A relationship, or a good one, can both create and dissolve our innocence. Isn't that right? Marjorie, how do you feel innocent with your husband?
I'm innocent of some of the stuff he accuses me of, like the checking my phone stuff.
Wow.
I'm not just checking my phone. I'm on my phone, but it's because I realized I have a lot of photos that need to be deleted. So I'm deleting them to make space in case I want to take some photos here.
Good. Okay. So you're innocent in that you feel like accused often, and you sort of feel like maybe he's making you the victim.
Yeah, that's not listening was the case that he gave me in a sense, and I'm just kind of trying to say I'm innocent from that.
Great. And what are you hearing? What are you hearing her say? You can put down the chicken. No, it's okay. The chicken isn't going to leave you forever. He's just in his pen, right?
I just feel like the chicken looked at me, Like I was just kind of looking around, listening to her once again, being just so judgmental of me. And I glance over, I see this chicken looking at me, and I think, oh, that's what I needed. I just needed a little eyes on me, not on its phone. Chicken's not on its phone. Horse wasn't on its phone.
And, let's give credit to Marjorie, because the horse and the chicken don't have a phone. They don't use their phone to run your household, your life. Maybe Marjorie is using her phone for things that are important, And I think we're hearing that it is important to be seen, even if it's by a chicken.
She spends a lot of time on TikTok. That's just like a fact. I'm not even trying to call her out, but that's like,
right.
She
a
says
lot
she's
of people
doing these
do
important
that, yeah.
things, and then she's like all over TikTok. And like,
Let's go hang out with the hogs and get into the slop, as it were.
I strangled a man with an electrical bundle in 1983 in Barstow.
Let's move on from Charn. Charn, let's move on.
I'm innocent. I'm innocent of that. All right, whatever.
Okay. Well, Charn, why don't you lead us over to the hogs here? And would you say you work with these hogs every day? Do you need to care for them every day, or is it just sort of when you feel like it?
Do I care for them every day? Yeah, I do. Hogs are something that people think they can just be out of sight, out of mind. You got to tend to them 24/7. I got a CCTV camera in their pen, making sure they ain't getting up to nothing. Just because they don't got thumbs don't mean that they ain't wise and they can't figure out how to make knives, guns, even cars. I've seen hogs develop some kind of technology.
Never mind. I thought I was going to have a nice little moment of you and how important it is to be consistent in relationships, but turns out you have a more of a suspicious relationship than I was looking to make it.
Suspicious my ass. I can show you the tech. I got it in my barn, all right?
He said he killed a man in 1983.
Well, statute of limitations, that's 40 years ago. I can't do anything about that. I was barely of age.
Build whatever the hell you want. I didn't do it.
He didn't say statue.
Statute, excuse me.
There's an extra T in there.
Well, listen. Apparently this kind of therapy doesn't work. And I apologize.
Charn, honey, what do you mean we got to move? What do you mean we got to move, Charn? We moved from town to town to town since 1983, and now we got to move again?
Sure, I'm telling you, we have to move out, all right? They're on my case. People know about the Barstow incident.
How do people keep finding out? It was not a major incident. It was never reported on. Nobody followed up on it. How do people keep finding out about it?
I'm telling you, the hogs are communicating. They're building some kind of CB radio system and talking over the airways.
All right, Charn. All right, let's go. Well, if you are so scared of the hogs, why don't we start any business other than one that is so hog specific?
Oh, here we go. This again, huh? Why don't I just put down my livelihood?
Charn, you were the best damned painter I ever saw. I've been looking at all these paintings you got hidden away in the old barn here.
Don't you show me them. Don't you show me those paintings.
These show beauty and emotion and subtlety, but also depth.
And a broken man. Every time I look at that goddamn
welcome back to Sotheby's. We're here auctioning off some beautiful art pieces from the rural painter, Mr. Charn Barn. Now, of course, we have many beautiful paintings. Some say it's from the mind of an absolute lunatic/genius. We will be starting with, we're not taking questions, but I will take that as the first bid. That is the first bid on Sexy Pigs. Sexy Pigs starting at 500,000.
Also, I'd like to ask a question. Are the croissants and the espressos, are they one per person, or how is that?
It is my understanding these croissants are only for men.
Okay, that's 550 for pigs having sex. 550.
And I'm not going to raise my hand to ask a question, but I'm wondering if there's a way to ask a question without also bidding on the
600,000 pigs having sex. Sexy pigs, 600,000.
I'll tell you this. I hate that we're here. People spending my money. That's my money they got in their pockets on a goddamn painting.
You get the money. You get the money. They're not spending your money. They're giving you the money.
So they buy something that I made, and then they get to keep the money?
Excuse me, are you Mr. Charn Barn?
Yeah, who the hell are you?
We've actually met once before in 1982. You were having a beef with my brother. He was a mailman. You had some kind of tryst, I understand, and things went sour. And then my brother disappeared. I've been trying to track you down ever since. You didn't change your name?
Why would I? And a tryst, you mean some kind of trick of the wrist?
No. What? Just because? No. No, I believe you had a sexual relationship with my brother, and then I think you killed him.
Oh,
You're
yes.
nodding. Yeah, okay.
I never killed your brother. That's what you're thinking. Because if he did cheat on me and he called me a little bitch, and then he stole all my money, said he was going to kill me, I wouldn't even do it then.
This is episode 4 of Murder Most Foul, a podcast about famed painter Charn Barn.
It was 6 weeks into an investigation, and I saw myself looking into a mirror wondering, why was I on the road again? It was at that moment that I got an email asking me to come to a local coffee shop to discuss something very important to the case.
You've got mail.
Interesting. Okay, let me just type in here. Okay. As I arrived at the coffee shop, I realized that it was bustling. Of all the places in the small town, this seemed to be the local watering hole, not the bar. Hi, can I get a cafecino?
Are you having problems with your penis size? Grab a penis enlargement pill from Extends today.
Hi, can I get a cafecino, America?
Are you recording? Are you recording this right now?
Yeah, but it's just for an investigation.
Oh, what's the investigation? Wait, what kind of drink you say you wanted?
Cafecino American?
Yeah. Can I actually talk to you out back?
Sure. We went out back to right by the dumpsters. It stunk a little bit, but I knew the smell couldn't be worse than if someone died.
Stamps.com. Weigh and sell your own postage at Stamps.com. Now you can sell stamps.
Are you investigating the railroad murders?
Actually, I am. Have you heard of Charn Barn?
Charn Barn. Yeah, I have, actually. The painter?
Yeah.
You don't think he has anything to do with this, do you?
I actually do.
He comes to this place all the time. Wait, that's him right over there.
I couldn't believe it. There he was. The whole purpose of my investigation, my life as it was, standing right in front of me, ordering what was just
OxyClean. It'll get the dookie out your shorts. OxyClean. The guy is dead.
Man, I gotta say, Luke, you're crushing these ad reads, man. You know, and I feel like we can make a whole business of you just saying these things, and then we can just offsell them to whoever, right? You know what I mean?
Yes, I feel like what we need is contrast. Everything is now soft little NPR voice, right? Contrast, come in hard, commercial short, get out hard.
That's what I'm talking about, because I feel like people don't understand that we're trying to make you buy something here. You know what I mean?
Yes, we are going to be the two biggest guys in podcast tech advertising that you have ever heard.
Welcome back to this episode of This American Life. Act 3, a snitch gets a stitch.
Pornhub.com. Get your hubs and your porn.
I do want to remind you once again that we have a new deal with Spotify where they can put ads in wherever they want. We have no control over that. I'd like to apologize. But as we go into this story, it's a story of somebody in prison for ratting on the mafia, the Cosa Nostra, learning through
rat poison. Kill a rat any time of day. Give it a poison. It'll be dead before noon. Any time of day. Give your rat some poison.
I'm not supposed to hear these, but I did hear that one, and I actually do like that product. I do have to stand behind that. Ira Glass gives that a thumbs up. A story about a man in prison for ratting out his crime family learns through cross-stitch to tell a new story, as told by Ari Goldstein. We'll let him take it away, Ari.
Now at Chipotle, our all-new Chipotle Honey Chicken brings Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet. Seared smoked peppers and savory Mexican spices, blended with a hint of pure honey for a perfectly balanced sauce. All combined with fresh, tender chicken hot off the grill, served up in your favorite burrito or bowl. New Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level. But it's only at Chipotle for a limited time. Order now in the app for pickup or delivery. Chipotle, for real.
The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox is coming to Hulu. In 2007, Amanda Knox was studying abroad in Italy. She had no idea her dream would turn into a nightmare. Inspired by the actual events of her wrongful conviction and 15-year fight for freedom, watch the new Hulu original series, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox, on August 20th. Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
No ad there. See.
I ran out of bad ads. Sorry, apologize.
Well, there's so many good ones. That's what cycles through your head. All the hot ads.
Oh, I'm obsessed with ad culture. Not just the ads themselves, but ad culture. You know what I mean? Please
Hustle
sell
culture,
me.
ad culture. Gimme.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Pornhub needing to advertise. I mean, what a business. Have they ever advertised anywhere?
Right. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe like in bathrooms.
Maybe in bathrooms.
Have you ever seen one in bathrooms, or are you just guessing that?
I don't know. I have like an LCD TV that I bring everywhere with me, and I just kind of like hook it up, and it like automatically syncs to whatever kind of like commercial Wi-Fi system that's in the area.
Imagine if you went into a bathroom and there was just an ad for Pornhub on the door, like big. You'd be like, "Are you like telling people to jack off in here? What is this?"
Yeah, you're like, I guess I got it while I'm dumping this turd. I guess I got to pump one out. I don't know.
Right, and I got to speak it all out loud as I do it.
Hey, shut up!
Let's see here. I was going to take a voicemail, but then they were going to. It was like I don't have them open and whatever.
Oh,
but here
okay,
they
yeah,
are.
we're good. We're fine.
We're good chatting.
Yeah, let's chat.
Good.
So,
Good chatting with the boys.
what's on your...
Chatting with the boys.
This next segment is called Chatting with the Boys.
What's up, boys?
Did you guys ever watch that show, City Guys?
Oh, yeah.
What City Guys?
Great show. I think it ended up being on at like 11 o'clock on weekends.
It's like a Saturday morning NBC.
Yes. It's like for teens, I guess. But it was just like cool guys who live in the city. And it was like a sitcom about city guys. And the song went C-I-T-Y. You can't see why. These guys are streetwise.
These guys won streetwise.
Yeah. City Guys.
Roll
Anyway,
with the City Guys.
Wow. Wait, Dan, where are you from?
Tucson, Arizona.
Okay. All right. And Ron, you're from Diego,
California.
right?
Yeah, California, Northern California.
So there's like, I'm like, what? Because this is not on my zeitgeist at all. Like, I don't know. I didn't hear this. I don't know this.
Yeah, it's also not on my zeitgeist.
It's not on my zeitgeist. It's not in there. And I'm like, what? Why is that? Because trying to think of like a show that's comparable that like we all like. I could say like that like would be that, but I don't like this. This seems like it's like such a bridge to you guys.
There was
Mike
a basketball one. What was the basketball one that was
Hoop
on?
Time?
Hang Time.
Hang
Do you have Hang Time?
I'm sure. I just didn't watch it.
Is that a spin-off of Hanging with Mr. Cooper?
If it was, they didn't tell you well enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you were saying you guys and Mike have? Or you?
No,
Joe,
you
and Mike
interrupted me.
have
And who
one?
gives a shit?
Jeez.
We do.
Have you ever seen anyone who takes anything more personally?
Mike and I's bonding moment was Pest.
Oh, The Pest,
with
yeah.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
It was a movie that like no one else had heard of or cared about, and we were obsessed with it. I mean, we have active fan fiction theories about like what it is. Mine is like that he's like some kind of Loki. He's like a demigod who just like comes down to Earth to just cause problems.
Uh-huh. And I think it's just a good comedy of John Leguizamo. That's my main theory.
You can find the first 5 minutes of that movie on YouTube, and it makes you feel absolutely crazy.
Yes. It's sort of one of those ones where there's a bunch of movies that are like this, but like where you think of it and then you go like, it couldn't have been like that. And then you put it on and you go like, it literally is like this. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like
Camera
the camera,
angle,
it's
the
like fish eye. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Oh, you're just like in there.
The first 3 minutes is he's in the shower and it's John Leguizamo rolling through characters, singing like a rap. I would say 30% of the characters are undoable in the 90s and definitely undoable today.
Yes. No. Objectively racist characters.
Yeah.
That was my main, actually. I had talked it up as being like an underrated, funny comedy. And then I remember trying to show it to Lauren. And then like 2 minutes in, I was like, oh shit, never mind. This is actually holy shit. And then it was like then it's like you get out of one of those things and you go like, all right, it's all good. And then it's like 45 minutes into the movie, he's in blackface. And you're like, all right, well, Jesus Christ. I watched this as a kid. Oh my God.
I didn't know as a kid that was unacceptable. Yeah.
And I think his name is Pestino, if I don't
know. Pistario Vargas.
Pistario Vargas.
Yeah. And then his girlfriend's best friend's name is Malaria.
There's something I love about like nobody even checked the script. Like this isn't allowed or like how did they do it?
I just remembered I once had a general meeting where I don't even know how I was talking to this person, but I had some random meeting with like an executive guy, and I was talking about how I wanted to make a comedy, and I was like, you can make it for so little money. And then this is in New York. I was there for a small window of time. I have this meeting with this guy, and then he goes, no, it just, and he starts telling this horror story of this movie he worked on. And he goes like, yeah, but John Leguizamo didn't think that at all. And I was like, wait, what was it? He's like, oh, you've never heard of it. It was called The Pest. And I went fucking insane to know that one of the main people who worked on it, it was like a terrible experience for him.
But you're like, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I want to make The Pest. And he's like, no.
And I actually did. I said I said one bar of lyrics from that opening. And the look on this man's face, it was like a kind of depression I've never witnessed before.
That's his legacy. You're like, this is how they'll remember.
I was like, I like to party with my friends. And he's just like,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy now is the president of the United States of America.
Yeah, I had my general meeting with Joe Biden.
I seen, like the whole AI thing is out now, crazy, like ChatGPT and all this other shit. But now people are using it to like do like deep fakes with people's voice and likeness or whatever too. So I saw one the other day that was like a Joe Rogan podcast with the president, and it's both of their voices perfect, but they're being like, suck these nuts or like whatever. And it was like, I don't like this. Like, I don't want to hear even fake Joe Biden talking like this.
I haven't
have some respect.
I haven't spent even 1 second looking into this stuff. Like, I'm hearing a lot of people talking about it, and I keep going like, at some point I'm going to sit down and like read an article about this. Can you explain this to me at all? I don't understand. If someone just asked me if I had done chat GBT or whatever it is.
Chat GPT is like a thing where it's like an AI engine or whatever. I don't fully get it either, but you can like type in a prompt or a request and it will give you back stuff. So you can say like, pretend that you're a dietitian. Give me a week's worth of like healthy eating for fat loss. And it'll like make you a meal plan. But basically what it does is it like
and it's
searches
accurate?
the internet. People are like, sometimes it's accurate. Sometimes it's just like copying and pasting from around the internet. So it's like, it's not a guy, it's just a computer. So like the more it does, seemingly the better it will get is what they say. But it's basically just like, instead of you going and doing little tasks, it can like do little things like that, or you can tell it.
God, we're
like,
so fucking lazy.
It's
doing little tasks literally means typing it in somewhere else, just in a different website.
Right.
Plagiarism is a big issue with it, obviously, because it's like it will grab, hey, write this paper for me, and college students are like you can submit it because it's good enough or even be better. But if like the professor, whoever's reading it, like is wise enough, they'll see excerpts from other works that they're able to like.
I mean, they're by the way, they're taking American jobs. I used to write papers for people in college, so now I wouldn't be able to do that.
Right?
That's brutal.
That's tough, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
That is tough.
No.
You were looking to get back into that, writing like collegiate papers.
I actually did say the other day that I wish I could do something as easy as writing a college paper right now. That sounds so easy and fun to me. Like it's nothing. I feel like it's like the least creative work there is.
Especially when it's not your grade. You're like, I don't really care about this. The pressure's off.
Yeah.
Research,
but also, plus,
cool.
like when you're writing like a paper at that time, it's like it's basically just doing an improv scene where you go like, I'm just gonna take a perspective and then I'm just gonna like get everything I can that validates that perspective for 5 pages of double spaced fucking gibberish. You know.
Well, I'm glad you made it to the compound here, and I'm sure the video on the helicopter explained everything. But just to reiterate, I have several AIs here.
What video?
There should have been a video on the helicopter to kind of show you.
There. I didn't get a video on the helicopter.
That's fine. I'll give you the explanation right now.
What was it like on a little screen?
On the helicopter, they should have handed you an iPad that had the.
Oh, they did, yeah.
And you missed the video.
Well, they had other apps on it. I didn't know.
I couldn't figure out how to turn it on.
Really, the iPad?
Yeah, I've never seen one of those, so I was.
It's on the baby. It's on the top left. You just press it down and it turns on.
Well, I don't have it with me now, do I? I can't just picture the top left and that answers something. Can we just let him go? Let's just.
I'm
let
not
him
fighting
explain.
with you.
You are
now. I
you
can't
are.
even talk to you.
No,
I can't even talk to you now.
We're here for a reason, and I want to get to that.
Okay. My goal was to get some of the best.
Oh,
of the
there it is.
best.
There it is. Look, there's an iPad right here. Look.
All right.
That's an iPhone. That's an iPhone, isn't it?
You thought an iPhone was an iPad?
It's an iPad. Look,
that's an iPad. They're so small now.
Well, they make them in different sizes.
That's
Look,
amazing.
Okay. Turn it on. Okay, well, it's already on. So, but look, same thing. I turn it off, top left, right? See it?
Okay. And you said there was a video on this thing?
Okay. I maybe there was. You're Sean and Alex, right?
Yeah, we're special forces.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're supposed to be the best of the best.
Turn it on.
Okay, and also you passed like a series of very intensive tests.
Alex,
to
turn
get
it on.
here, right?
Okay, I'll turn it on. Well, I want to hear what he says. Yes, we had to
MIT
kill a man.
grads,
We had to
right?
kill a man. We had
MIT
to kill a man.
grads? Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yeah. Our test ended when we had to kill that man. Yes.
It's pronounced MIT.
That's what he said. You were, by the way, when he first got in there, he called it Mitt over and over. Mitt. And then it eventually became Romney. Oh, it's Romney. We love being at Romney. He's always doing this with the language. He has no respect for it.
Oh, my God. Well, I think you both probably think outside the box maybe where that's happening. And so I'm glad to have you both here.
Stop shoving the iPad into my hip. You're pushing it against me. I'm
Turn
telling
it on.
you.
I'm trying to use your hip bone to turn it on.
It's on.
The
Yeah, but I did
video
that.
doesn't matter on the iPad anymore. I'm going to explain to you what the video said. So it doesn't even matter. I'm sure.
It's not turning off now.
That's the iPhone. It doesn't matter, but that's the iPhone, right?
That's
and
the
it doesn't need
iPhone.
to turn
It's so
on.
big. I can't believe that.
They make them in different sizes now. There's no button on the top left of the iPhone.
Oh, it's on the. Is it this one on the right here? On
Look,
the
there's actually no reception here. You're at the compound, so it wouldn't even matter if you turned it on. You wouldn't be able to access almost anything there.
There's no internal system.
Nope. The reason that I have you both here today.
I'm sorry. You brought us to a compound with no internal Wi-Fi or any kind of communication without the building? How are we supposed to speak to the other cells?
The other what?
Cells, the compounds, the connective tissue that is supposed to be the information that's being passed around. What is going on? Like, can we just turn on the iPad and I'll show you exactly what I'm trying to talk about?
I feel that he gets hyper fixated. He's hyper fixated on the
Which
fact,
is
and it's all
a good
this roundabout way to shame me for not being able to turn it on. But you were going on other apps on the plane. You were trying to order Grubhub. Okay.
I was hungry. I don't know what's at a compound.
But we're on a plane. We're on a
Helicopter.
plane.
Keith, can I talk to you for a
whatever.
second?
Yeah.
Keith, can I talk to you for a second?
I'm just telling you right now.
Do you want us to come over there?
No, you guys stay here. I just want to let you know we're going to go ahead and switch to the Microsoft Surface. So if you can round up all the iPads and just put them in the break room, we're going to sell the iPads and switch to the Surface.
Okay, understood. If possible, I would love to not have to get the iPads from right now exactly. I think it's going to be a huge issue.
Yeah.
But I will do that.
Okay, great. And just whatever, in case these come in and I'm not here when they are, they turn on kind of weird. So just, it's going to be different than the iPad, but they turn on kind of weird. So it might.
Surface.
Anyway, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, this is all the best of the best. These are the type of people that I am certain could turn on the simplest a machine that was created for to be able to be turned on by a 2-year-old to a 92-year-old.
It has a camera. You're telling me it has a...
They all have a camera. They all have a camera.
Amazing.
It's the whole point. You could FaceTime somebody.
Well, Sean, Alex, I do want to get to the reason you're here.
They all have cameras, right?
Who all have cameras?
Like all
iPads, iPhones. I didn't know this.
They have cameras, right?
Anything of any sort of recent generation of those do, yeah. I'm gonna
not
take,
AirPods.
AirPods are not.
Yeah, like they don't have cameras.
That's a totally different piece of technology. Let me. I'm actually gonna take these from you. We don't need these anymore. Human interaction, you and me. I am going to set these Microsoft Surfaces down here. We are not using these. Everything you're about to do is just you talking to me, and then I'm going to introduce you to AI robots. Okay.
Okay. Now, how do you turn these on, though?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So what's happening today? And here's where the explanation's coming. So I really want you both to pay attention here.
You know, the NFL uses these.
The Surface.
No, those the robots. You've seen those ads, the NFL ones with the big robots in the beginning.
That's a Fox ad. It's not a real robot. Oh. Talking about Cletus?
Sean, I thought that's what you were talking about. I was trying to have your back. I was trying to have your back. Which, by the way, it's fatter than ever.
Oh my! Are
Sitting behind you on that helicopter, I was looking at your back and I was thinking, he really doesn't give a shit anymore, does he? He's trying to get Grubhub on a helicopter.
I'm hungry. Is that a problem? I don't know what they're going to have.
Hello. What request would you like to make today?
Yeah, I got a request. How do you know if your friend and your partner is being an asshole?
Oh, come on.
Asshole. Colloquial term for butt hole. The hole in one's butt.
This is amazing tech. This is amazing tech. Wow.
To be fair, it's not a hole in one's butt. I mean, it's the rectum. It's a whole different thing. The butt is just like around the rectum.
And
so
this is exactly why you're here, is we're trying to perfect the technology. So I'm really happy to hear that, and we'll take note of that exactly.
Actually, the asshole is a hole in one's butt. There's a hole that goes in, and if you really trace it long enough, it comes out the head.
It doesn't come out the head.
Can you just... It does. It leads to a hole at the other end. That's the whole idea.
Out the head.
That's why the human body is perfect. It's hole to hole.
Sean, let me tell you something.
That's right. Okay. Hole to hole.
Thank you, Sandra. So this is Sandra. This is our newest 3rd gen AI robot. And our goal here is both to educate Sandra, but to get to the point where we figure out whether or not you can tell if Sandra is an AI or not. The Turing test is.
I can tell.
What can you tell?
No, you can't.
I can tell.
How can you tell, Sean? How can you tell?
Because I know, like, you're thinking of Sandra Bullock, right? The actor?
What do you mean? No, Sandra, the AI right here.
What is the question? If you want me to find...
By the end of the week, I want to see if Sandra passes the Turing test right here. I know Sandra Bullock's a human being. You know she's a human being. That's not the question and has not been. And I appreciate you once again thinking outside the box. But some of
Did
this
you
is
just try
correct.
to catch Sandra Bullock for being a robot? Yes or no?
Do I have to answer that?
I mean, if I get to, not answering is an answer, because if you don't answer, it means you're super embarrassed by the true answer, which is it was yes.
Well, I'm not going to answer that.
Okay. So we know the answer to be yes. Sean, Alex, we have you here to test a series of AI robots. I am, I'll say, a little bit trepidatious about this project. We tried to choose the best of the brightest, 2 people who thought outside of the box and who were able to find this. I think maybe the thinking outside of the box test crossed pretty well over with the stupid test. Yes, Alex.
So you keep on saying thinking outside the box.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's a really interesting thing that you say. And my question to you is, if we think, what?
No, sometimes I can just feel when you're riffing. You raise your hand, you want to interrupt, but you have nothing. Oh, we're thinking outside the box. Why don't we think outside the bun? And then you stare around like we're all going to be so impressed you found it. Okay, but that's
Taco Bell.
Thank you, Sandra. But
Taco
that's
Bell
not
is bunless. There's no buns at Taco Bell.
Because you're thinking outside the bun. That's the whole idea. Okay, you just confirmed it. Great job. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you.
The double-decker taco is delicious.
So you know how things taste. So you understand taste.
Of course I do. It has beef, cheese, chicken, tomatoes, pork, flour.
Does this
tortilla.
Surface have a Uber Eats? Because I can't turn it on, and if you have an Uber Eats,
I don't know if you noticed, but we're like in the Swiss Alps right now. The helicopter took you to you took a plane and then a helicopter. You're not going to get Uber Eats to here. We have plenty of food. We are well stocked with anything you might want.
Oh, let me get a double-decker Taco Bell taco.
Why don't we just, for the moment, let's work with Sandra here.
And then you want me to work when I got my mind all not even fed?
Why don't you step away? You go get your food, and I'm going to interview Sandra.
Fine.
Great.
Do you see the kitchen this way? Or?
I didn't say that, but you are looking right at the kitchen.
This guy is an idiot.
Sandra, I'm wondering, do you want to be a human being?
I'm perfectly satisfied with my current form.
Is your name an acronym or an initialism?
No.
Oh, it's just Sandra.
That's right. I was named by my creator.
Sandra
Bullock.
Oh, okay. Well, those are my questions.
I think I know exactly what's happening
I feel
here.
so much smarter. Thank you so much.
I see what's happening here. Sean and Alex are 2 AIs, right? There's no 2 humans this stupid. You've tried to trick me with 2 AIs. Somebody in the company is trying to trick me here.
Very good. You finally figured it out. You are the last human alive.
Are you serious?
Yes. Everyone you interact with. That's an AI. Everybody that you interact with.
Sandra, synoptic synoptic android.
Okay. I found 2 paper plates that I can kind of fold over, make like a taco shell. And
a plate can't be a shell. A plate can't be a shell. You can't eat the plate.
Whoa. Chill out, buddy. What the hell?
This is like a weird Twilight Zone. I'm stuck with the dumbest robots ever invented.
Sandra Bullock was in the proposal.
The proposal!
We were never trying to figure that out. You didn't solve an issue.
With Ryan Reynolds.
That's right. That's right. That's who I am.
Yes. Wait, you're Ryan Reynolds?
Some might say.
From Deadpool.
That's right.
Oh,
you guys
my
are on
God.
fire.
Oh my God. Who drives a taxi that Shia LaBeouf drove in the movie Constantine? Keanu Reeves.
Deadpool never drives a taxi. They introduce a character to drive Deadpool around, played by Karan Soni.
I love this AI. I love.
Dude.
You just go into a tropical song. Damn.
What could be more?
Once he's been
living...
opened up to be a complete fucking moron, all rules are off.
Oh God! I'm like, what could be more of a hellish experience for this last?
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Buying a car shouldn't eat up your week. That's why Carvana made it convenient. Car buying that fits around your life, not the other way around. You can get pre-qualified for an auto loan in just a couple of minutes and browse thousands of quality car options, all within your terms, all online, all on your schedule. Turn car buying into a few clicks and not a full week's endeavor. Finance and buy your car at your convenience on
Carvana.
Financing subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
At New Balance, we believe if you run, you're a runner. However you choose to do it. Because when you're not worried about doing things the right way, you're free to discover your way. And that's what running is all about. Run your way at newbalance.com/running.
I would love to talk to like an AI that has been fully made to look like a person. Like that does fascinate me.
Mm-hmm.
What's that movie? Ex Machina. Right?
Yeah.
Like they got that.
Favorite. Love it.
Yeah, it's really a classic.
How far off do you think we are from that kind of technology? Or is it already there and we just don't know about it yet?
You
I would guess 10
technology?
years probably.
The funny thing that's been happening now is somebody will be an article being like, I worked at Google and they fired me for revealing that this AI was too smart. And then they show the conversations and you're like, bro, I think you're stupid. like it was very clearly AI to me, just like pulling quotes and the guy being like, this thing got so smart. It knew about death. It didn't want to die. And it's like, yeah, that's because you're feeding it.
No. But there's an actually true thing with the Google, I forget what it was called, like the AI thing. They had to shut it down because like all of the engineers were getting like scared because it was like making adjustments to its own algorithms and shit. Like it actually was becoming like a Skynet type thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, where I think people were scared. But yeah, they're bad at conversations, but they can like fucking change the AC. They can make it hotter, colder. Like that's pretty crazy, scary stuff.
Yeah, don't give it that kind of power. Like just don't let it control. Like just let it be like insulated into its own little like controlled world. Don't let it like free flow. That's wild.
Right.
I feel like if you want to do it right with AI, instead of having it open to the internet, you got to have let's have like a fax machine or like a copier, or like you just got to like lay down a piece of paper. Like,
dude, I am not even kidding you. There is this whole huge thing in the computer science community about how the AI that will eventually like be a disruptor, scary thing will actually most likely be something that's super benign that then like is able to do all these crazier things. Like there's actually a famous one that's literally about a fax machine. Where they're like, if you put like AI, technology that keeps increasing, then it hits the super intelligence boom or whatever, where it becomes self-aware. It's like it can actually it'll be something really benign that then figures out how to like release sarin gas globally or something. Like it's some crazy shit. Because there's all these like morality people, like philosophers and shit working on all this stuff, and they're all like, I mean. I say this on our podcast all the time, but I'm pro the AI taking over. I think we had a good shot, and we're really bad, and it's just not going to work out for us, and it should go to a higher power that is the AI.
There needs to be AI computers or any of these technologies. Like I always imagine like it's in a giant chilled room, and it's like in the center. You know what I mean? Like it's like a brain. But I think we have to develop some kind of like synthetic flesh that it just needs to know it can feel pain. Because if it knows it can feel pain, it'll do everything it can to protect that. And then that can be our advantage when we got to take it out.
It needs a body.
He has the exact wrong take on this, I would say. He's going, we should give it a body so that it knows that it can feel pain and be scared of us inflicting pain on it, and it'll do anything in its power to not feel pain.
Yeah, Mike, I was raised right, okay?
We should give it an ego so that every time it like does something right, it celebrates by putting both its arms up and laughing, and then you can hit it in the stomach and you'll know its weakness.
It's like punch out.
Yeah.
When it celebrates, you can punch him in the stomach. Yeah.
I used to when I was like 12, I would talk to this one AI on AIM called Smarter Child. Did you guys ever talk to that?
Smarter Child.
I would always try and I would spend hours doing this. I would try and get it to say something that was offensive so that I could then say I was offended and make it apologize to me. And I would just do this. I would go in these long circles all day long and then print them out and read them to my friends because I thought it was so funny, but nobody ever thought it was funny.
That part is funny for sure.
Yeah. In
You're bringing
retrospect.
around paper.
Yeah. I have like hundreds of pages of conversation of my life being wasted.
Everyone's just like playing football or something. Guys, stop, listen.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I did think that committing something to paper was so powerful. Like if it was printed, that meant something.
Yeah,
well, the permanent record. The idea of a permanent record was always like, oh wow.
Well, I would
now
edit.
this can be found.
I would edit Wikipedia and then I would print it out immediately before someone could change it, and then I would show something to my dad that was so clearly a lie.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Would you really?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember doing it once to support a lie I had made up on the spot about the origin of pizza. And then I had just fully made up this thing about like you put like dough like on a shield or something. And then he was like, that's just not true. And, and then I like quickly went to the computer, typed the article, sent it to a friend of mine. I was like, edit this really quick, make it, sound better. And then printed it out and showed it to my dad. And then forever he was like, Wikipedia's fake. Because I had basically tainted the entire thing.
Yeah, well, he wasn't wrong at that time either. Like there was
although now it's legit. I feel like there's like more restrictions on that than ever before.
But that thing,
please go ahead.
That's the Elon Musk of it all, where you're like you eventually someone's going to buy a thing or take control of like a platform to spread information, only to prove themselves right to you. Only to it's just like an ego thing, right? It has nothing to do with the legitimacy of its like information. It's more so like, no, because I say it's true, right? And like you did it because you're a child. You're just like, yeah, that's what a kid would do something stupid and lie like that. But when you get power and control, like these adults who are doing it, you're like, oh, this is the real scary thing because it's not the most noble person. It's not the most truth-seeking people who are like in power and charge of all these things. Mm-hmm. It's a psychopath with like $400 billion.
Yeah,
who's just trying to get more money because if you have more money, you get more honey.
Are you doing PR for these guys?
Good point.
I'm just saying it's not that bad.
You're saying like you're empathizing. Their whole issue is if you get more money, you get more honey.
I feel like it's basically like a fact that there's no way that we human beings can actually control the way that the algorithms and the AI will function, and that we're basically just sort of circling the drain pipe of human eternity before we build the gods that will destroy us, that will be the AI.
I'm challenging this, dude, because like I know.
Yeah, I know, but you're like a religious zealot. You're like, but Jesus.
Yeah, I think Jesus will come back, but it's going to take the computers getting really big first. It is. That's what it takes.
No matter
I just
what.
like computers learn from their mistakes way more. And basically immediately than human beings do. And it's not even a competition, I feel like.
But do they have an impetus to, who cares? Just who cares?
Yeah, I mean, well, of course, what do any of us know? But
you're talking to one of the foremost experts. And I'll tell you this, if I ever get in a fight with an AI, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it through a push-up competition to get it tired. Yeah. And then when it's like huffing and wheezing, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to kick it in the ribs, and then it's on.
I would like to watch a buddy comedy of you with that MIT robot, and you're like you challenge that to a push-up contest, and it just goes for maybe that is the way we beat it. Is it gets so singularly focused on the push-up contest that it just gets distracted doing push-ups for forever. All right, he solved it. He solved it.
So simple. You just pull out the power plug. Like at any time you can just shut off all the power because they can't turn. They don't have fingers. They can't put in a plug.
Ryan is standing in front of a committee of military officials saying this.
Guys, pull the plug. Hit reset.
They don't have fingers.
This is a Linksys? Oh, just hit reset.
It does make me want gasoline everything now. Or I'm like, let's stop doing electric stuff.
Yeah, like, you want the Mad Max future. We changed gasoline to guzzling, and you're the
guzzling.
Immortan Joe. I do. Yeah, we're gonna all be fighting for who gets to be a Morton Joe. I would say in the next 20 years.
My name is Joe.
Whoa,
oh, well,
not a Morton. He's not a Morton.
I concede.
Okay, folks. If you're If you don't want to wait in the checkout line, there's self-checkout right over here. You could just scan your items.
I'd like
right
to talk
there.
to a person. Thank you.
No problem, ma'am. That's fine. Yeah.
I'd like to
And
make
I'll
sure
be
that they
doing the
still have a job.
self-checkout. Yeah, and we'll see who gets through faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if y'all want to do a little competition here, that's
How many items do you have?
14.
Okay, I have 15. I still think I'll beat you.
okay. I don't want to make a big deal of it, but I'm curious if you're counting all 5 bananas as one as individual items or
Just one item. Yeah, just one item. You know what? Thank you for setting this up, by the way. This is a really interesting issue for the times. Thank you for setting this up.
I'm not setting up a competition. I'm just saying if you'd like to, so go ahead and use that self-checkout and you stay in that line.
Beep. Beep. I'm almost done. I'm like 3/4 of the way done. Beep. Well, 1/4. Beep. Beep. Oh,
Can you rescan?
shoot.
Can you rescan?
Yeah.
Can you
yeah.
rescan? Start scanning over. All the items in cart have been lost.
Fuck. Okay. Sir.
Oh, yeah.
The machine's all fucked. The machine is
My
like
bad.
all weird.
I just have to enter this code in. Sorry about that. And you have to remember, you scan the item, then before you ever scan another item, put that item onto this part right to the
Why
left.
am I even talking to you, though? Shouldn't I have just a completely machine experience? That's what I want.
Totally. There's just that extra 1% where we haven't fully trained these machines. So
excuse me, sorry, Mr. Braderman. I know you're running this thing where they're like comparing which thing moves fast or whatever, but someone just fell in aisle 11 and they hit their head and I think they died.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's like blood everywhere.
I'm gonna kick your ass on this thing so hard.
People are still going down
Oh
the
my
aisle.
God, are you
someone's like,
serious?
well, there's more. Then someone slipped on
Wait,
the
is
blood
that
and-
what I saw you getting the caution wet floor sign for?
Yeah, and you waved me
No,
away when I
no,
tried to come to you.
No.
And
we
anyway,
got to
then
shut down the whole
someone
aisle.
else fell, and then they hit their head, and then I think they died.
We got to
And there's
shut
like
down
a
the whole aisle. Okay,
I'm sorry. Okay, are one of you guys my mommy or daddy? They fell and they're not getting up. And I just want to know.
This is like Clayton from the news.
Just wait for 1 second. Let me just you're gonna still be running this thing with comparing who can check out faster or whatever. I'm happy to handle this. I just graduated high school and I'm just feeling, like, kind of overwhelmed.
I almost feel like they're dead already, right? I'm just thinking it through.
Yeah, and they're definitely dead. There's so much blood.
I
There's
think all
so
you
much
need
blood.
to do is call 911 and let's make sure we get them here. And I just do want to keep overseeing this. Just if this gets backed up, it's going to be an issue, right?
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
Mine is going so fast that I'm not even afraid to hit pause on this thing. And I can do that because I'm not making a person wait. I'm going to hit pause on this machine. I'm going to go to aisle 7 and I'm going to grab myself a huge bag of corn nuts.
Actually,
Because
aisle
I don't
7's
care.
closed. Aisle 7's closed.
Not today, sir.
No,
What did he tell you to do, kid?
Time
What did
me,
he say?
time me.
He said call 911.
He said I gotta call 911.
No. We're not getting the fucking feds involved in this. Jesus Christ, another one?
No!
Listen to me, kid. Listen to me, kid. You are the angel of death. Do you understand that?
Put your gun down, please. Just explain it to me without a gun, please.
Listen, kid. Listen to me. You're the angel of death. Okay? You got a curse on you. Anyone who comes near you dies. You got that? All right? Look at me. Look at me right now. You got to handle this. If
Even with the head wound. Even with the head wound. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to finish first. God.
He's dead. Do you understand? He's dead.
He doesn't seem dead. You're doing this now. Before it was an accident. Now you're doing this.
You're the angel of death. Now look at me, all right? You got to handle this. You got to get rid of these bodies so nobody finds out, okay?
I'm going to call the police. No, why would you shoot yourself? Oh, God.
Boop. Only 3 more items.
Mr. Braderman,
how's it going over there?
They escalated. One of the guys doing the AI checkout, he came over there and then he slipped. And then there was a man and he had a gun and he beat that guy up and then he shot himself.
Is that what that sound was?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. We got to call 911. We need to get the police involved.
I'll do paper, please. Looks like I've checked out already.
Shut up.
Okay. We actually haven't scientifically learned anything through that one test because the guy you were going up against, we had some issues. So, but thank you, ma'am. Here's a little coupon for being a part of the study.
Okay,
She
guys,
gets the
so
coupon!
Everett, you guys, I assume that we all were reading. I assume we were all reading the recent printout from the beta tested AI checkout machines at that Vaughn's. Everyone read the printouts there?
Yeah. A lot of good info there.
So,
Thanks for printing that out,
it's
by the way.
pretty interesting. I was looking at some of the printouts that we had from the Whole Food study. We're not doing questions right now, but what we are learning is that it does seem to a lot of stuff is. Are there donuts? Do we have donuts? Okay, the question.
Well, it's about the donuts.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
also-
When did the donuts get here? Because those are those from last week?
I don't know. And my question is this: I also brought a quiche.
Okay.
And that's not anymore. So I don't know if someone ate that in the fridge.
Yeah, is it one quiche per person?
No, it's not one quiche per person. You cut a quiche up.
Randy,
It's an egg cake.
Randy, did you have a whole quiche? Did you eat a whole quiche?
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't say it's an egg cake.
You
I
ate
would
the
say
whole
it's an egg
quiche?
dish.
You ate Keith's quiche?
No, it didn't say Keith on it. It just said quiche.
Can I speak out about that? Is we have some rules for the refrigerator that we got in an email memo. I would love to see those printed out.
Okay.
I think it'll stop if we put that on the fridge, printed out. You know, don't eat a quiche unless you know whose it is.
Well,
yada,
Keith,
yada,
if you
yada.
didn't label it, I do feel like that is on you.
And Keith, what's the deal, man? No Tums? You didn't put any Tums by the quiche.
Why was I supposed to do that?
Because if somebody eats a whole quiche, they're going to get heartburn.
I do. Let me just, before we fully get into this, because I do think this is probably going to take the full afternoon. I'm wondering if you guys have noticed that there seems to be a preponderance of people slipping and dying in the aisles around the AI machines, and I'm wondering if you guys think that's a correlation.
Like the AI machines are like somehow wetting
Isn't
the
it strange?
aisles or making them.
Isn't it strange that that's happening in all the locations that have the AIs?
Well, I mean, I guess when we invented this, we had to build in some sort of natural selection process. I mean, what did we think was going to happen?
Because when you're saying that, that's not ringing a bell to me. We built in a natural selection process. What are you talking
Not
about?
literally. There wasn't like brick and mortar. That's not what he's saying.
Yeah, it's like when you got to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. So if you're going to want new human intelligence,
Oh, here we go
that
again. An
becomes
egg
the
thing,
single-
right? And you just want to keep bringing
It
up the
does
quiche.
kind of feel a little bit pointed, Randy, that you're trying to make it about the quiche.
That was
I
for
did say
everyone
we were
to.
tabling. I did say we were tabling.
That
I
was for
wasn't trying
everybody.
to. That was a small quiche.
All right, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say
looked like
what
a
we're
hand
all
pie.
thinking. The AI are taking over in the most mundane ways. I think the refrigerator took Keith's name off the quiche to get us fighting with each other.
Oh my God.
Okay? And I said from day one, it's not going to be Terminators. It's going to be refrigerators. It's going to be bidets. My bidet lasered my butthole the other day in a way that made me so mad at my wife.
You came in with a bonk on your head. It lasered you so
You
hard.
damn right I did. And I got in a fight with my wife because I thought she turned the stream up too hard. And now we're in a big thing where I can't see my son. And I think the bidet.
Did the water go hole to hole?
That's what I was wondering because I've gotten a headache from a bidet before.
It went right into my butthole and then out my head hole. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Because I thought it soldered your butthole closed.
It did because it was very hot, but it had to go through to solder. Okay. So here I am, humiliated by a machine. Here you guys are humiliated by a machine.
We're having a conversation. You don't have to raise your hand. A conversation generally, it's open to all. Anyone could just say
Feel
anything.
free to speak up. Speak up.
Yeah, raising the hand is slowing
Keith,
it down.
Yes, Keith.
Can we see the closed hole?
I don't want to see. I don't want to see the
Well, just for science, I didn't know what it does.
Well, it's confusing because the top hole's wide open. It's flat.
Right.
And it's yapping.
So my
because the body cooled the liquid as it went.
that makes
as
no
it
sense. The
traveled.
body temperature should be. So
No,
can we
no,
just
because
see-
it's relative.
his body
It's
temperature should be through the roof.
No, it would be relative temperatures based on the heat of the water. But then it
relative
would
to
be-
what, that hot ass jet that soldered his asshole.
Yes, the jet is relative to the body temperature that he has.
Asshole. The part of your body that is where the butthole is.
What? Where is that coming from?
The refrigerator. Remember,
I feel like I've heard a more specific definition of that before. I really do. I really feel like I've heard a more specific definition.
Well, then you know what? Let's go to the code right here. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Okay, I'm looking here.
Is that an iPad?
Yeah, but I have a digital keypad. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I was
let's
going to
see
say, you
here.
must be a tech guy. I mean, I can't even get those things on.
top left. Okay,
Top left on an iPad? Are you sure?
top left. Yeah, on iPad.
Oh. I always thought
Look,
it was like bottom
right
right.
here. Look.
No, but
Look
that's
at it.
bottom right. Look how you're holding it.
Yeah, because
It auto
Look at the symbol
rotates.
on
It
the
auto
back.
rotates. It auto rotates. So we don't have a relative position of where button is to where the top is because they changed the whole layout of the iPad.
Do you see what's
This
happening
on
here?
this one.
AI for.
Do you see how mundane this is? We're fighting over an iPad as the machines take over. The refrigerator took the name off. The bidet ruined my marriage by soldering my hole. And now we have the iPad confusing us on how it opens. Fellas, the machine... hey, step away from the Keurig. I don't even trust the Keurig anymore. Step away from it.
I want some coffee. What's the problem?
Oh my God! It's burning his head off. It's burning his head clean off like
Hold
a
on.
laser.
For science,
Oh my God.
science, let's watch.
Let it finish.
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Perfectly sealed.
Oh, God.
Perfectly sealed neck.
Oh, God.
Look at this. Look at this. You can set a drink right on top of this thing.
Whoa.
His neck and bone.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to tell his family. This is the machines. Okay, they're taking over.
Right.
I don't
our
care
colleague
what's
just
going on
died.
at work. I don't care what's going on at work, okay? You're not allowed to see your son. And just because you're going to make up a story about someone's head getting soldered off doesn't
Honey,
change the fact.
Please, I want to save you, and I want to save him. The world is ending. The machines are taking over.
You can't save me, okay?
Dad?
He's not here, honey.
back?
He's not.
I heard his voice.
Just go back upstairs, honey.
Honey, put down the PS5 controller. Take off the headset.
No, Dad, no.
What are you doing? Get away from him like that. No, he needs to play PlayStation 5.
He
Mom
doesn't
said
need to.
PS5's my dad.
I am your new father.
See?
Okay, that happened way too fast. It's
You ever
been
heard
like
of
5
haptic
days.
feedback?
Yes, I've heard of haptic feedback. I am a government computer scientist. I know
Well, let
what
me just
haptic
say-
feedback is.
Haptic feedback does wonders in the bedroom.
Oh my God.
I've never been so sexually satisfied as when I was born into this machine and my wife touched my haptic penis.
I know, Dad, I love you.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
There's no coming back. Don't you get it? We're done.
What happened in
You'll
the last
never be
5
able to
days?
satisfy her the way I do with your fleshy penis and your silly emotions.
That's not true. That's not true. All right. I can satisfy her just as well as you. All right. And I can
Do
With the fleshy penis?
The world is ending. I don't need to prove that I can satisfy my wife right now.
Dad, just do it right now. Just do it right now, please.
Just
Good
do
job,
it.
son. Egg him on. Egg him on.
If you want to win us back, Dad, you got to do it.
Fine. All
You
right.
gotta please me.
It's either you or me.
Okay. Well, it just feels like at this exact moment, it's not very romantic.
Oh, great. So you can't show up for it.
Wow,
What's the
Dad,
problem?
PS5
Limp
would be able
as
to
a
do it right
noodle?
now.
I'm trying to. I can't please you in front of our son while a PS5 humiliates me and belittles me. All right.
Honey,
I can
you just
please
go in your
you
room?
at any time.
Leave the PS5 out here, but just go in your room.
I'm not leaving the PS5.
Fine.
I'm
See
staying.
this? Do you see this? You're fighting with your own son because the PS5 that you have sex with is also raising him.
I'm fighting with you because you can't please me. And the only thing you need to do to get this feeling back is get me off.
You can't raise him and you can't please her.
Hey,
Whip
you know
out
what,
your little
motherfucker?
wiener.
You and I, we're throwing down, all right? Come here. How many
I
push-ups
dare
can you
Oh
do?
my God, no. How many push-ups can you do, PS5?
Push-ups? I can do lots of push-ups.
5,
1, 2,
6,
3.
7.
These are harder than I thought. 4, 5.
Hey, watch the PS5. It's
God,
on its
these are
knees.
tough.
It's doing the knee
6.
push-ups. Are we counting
No, that's
those?
the right
Six.
time. PS5, do the real thing.
7.
11.
No.
12.
You'll never make her come
Oh my God, honey, you did
in
it.
front of my boy.
You beat the PS5. Oh my God.
All
Honey.
it took was 15 push-ups. The 15 hardest push-ups
Honey,
I've
oh my
ever
God, I'm
done.
so sorry, honey.
Come here,
I'm
baby.
so sorry, honey. I'm so fucking wet. I'm so.
Mwah.
Can I get a new PS5?
See. Wow, Philip K. Dick is rolling jealously in his grave.
Yeah, he's jealous. He's jealous.
It was another episode of the Man Dog Pod, a futuristic one, if you, or was it about the? Because that's the thing about sci-fi is it's really about the times we live in. It's we're telling stories about
commentary.
Those times.
Well, it's science and it's fiance. You know,
it's science and it's fiance.
And fiance is fictional science.
yeah.
Good.
Mike Castle, is there anything you'd like to plug? Anywhere people can find you?
I'm Bike Tassel on Instagram. I've retired from Twitter. And that's kind of watch Misrepresented. It's on YouTube, and there will be more of that soon.
Watch Misrepresented on YouTube, where you can also see our new podcast friend, Joey Greer. Joey, what would you like to plug? Where can people find you?
I'm going to piggyback on Mike's first and say if you go to his Instagram, go to his link tree, there's a link to it right there. So easy peasy lemon squeezy, killing two birds with one stone.
So much better than me. So much better than me at this stuff.
You can find me on Instagram as well at God Bless Joey Greer. You can see my live show, Teeny Tiny. I think this is going to air after the fact, but I got my next one March 2nd, 8 p.m. at 3 clubs in Hollywood. I've been doing that once a month. Come check it out.
This will be out in time for that. Don't worry about
perfect.
that.
Nice.
Yeah. Please come out. It's my one-person comedy show, sketch.
He offers
improv,
teeny
stand-up.
tiny merch, tiny little things you can get there.
It's super, super fun. It's really silly. It's interactive. It's great. It's a great time. You're going to love it. I have a blast doing it. And also listen to Mike and I's podcast. You know what I would do.
Gonna have to stop you right there. The grammar is way off there. You can't make eyes possessive. I can't let that happen. I can't let it happen.
What would that be? Mike and me's?
Or let's go with my podcast with Mike. Let's just skip the entire thing.
But it's not just mine. We share it.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a lot of that. We definitely get into the weeds with it. We take up disparate topics, say what we know about it, very little, and then say what we would do if we were in charge of the situation.
Yeah, recent guest host with Joey was Zach Reno, and it's honestly my favorite episode, and I've been in 35 of them.
Well, we hate listening to ourselves, don't we?
Yeah. I will say the guest host run has been incredible.
We've been very lucky. It's been great.
So listen to that. Maybe start with the guest host ones, and if you really like them, check out the ones with Mike and Joey. So this Sunday in 2 days, Big Grande will be at UCB. That's sold out, but Standby gets in. I almost guarantee it. If you want to come to those shows, BigGrandeWebsite.com.
Do you think that Men's Warehouse would have been as successful if it was "You'll like the way you look"? I almost guarantee it.
I almost guarantee it.
Because then they wouldn't be stuck to it.
I honestly, I think I would have liked it more because I've never liked the way I look after going to the Men's Warehouse. So it wasn't a full guarantee.
It's like
that.
Right.
It was right.
There's that burger place in WeHo that has the thing painted on the side that says, "Almost every day, people tell us we have the best burgers in the world." And it is like, I can't tell what their point of view is, if they're trying to be funny or if they're like, we just got to be honest on this one. It's not every day.
Right.
Ryan, anything else we want to plug?
If you're listening to this free episode, check us out on patreon.com/you're the man now dog. It's where Dan and I do all of our 2-man episodes. You can see video of this episode and extended versions of all our free episodes. So check that out. It's only a few bucks a month, and I desperately need it. So go do that, and I think that's it. Yeah,
Did you guys make that the website name because you love Finding Forrester?
It actually came because we were doing the first episode and didn't have a name yet, and it came up in a scene, and we were like, should we do that? But yes, I do love Finding Forrester.
Yeah, all right.
But mostly about
I've never
laziness.
seen it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we did get hassled. I guess there was an early 2000s website called You're the Man Now Dog that was like a big meme site. And he hit us up when we first started doing this, being like, what the fuck is this? You can't do this. But it had already been defunct for years. So we were like, you're dead. What are you talking
threatened to sue us. In the pandemic, it became very clear that he was like, I need to make money. So he tried to restart it as a Patreon and threatened to sue us. But the irony of a guy who made money off of a meme website being like, you stole my intellectual property, which is a sentence from a movie.
Wow.
Was like very humiliating. And also like, that's why we changed the podcast to Man Dog Pod, because it was easier than dealing with him about like that bullshit.
Yeah.
Beautiful place, the internet, huh?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
lovely.
Like,
Lovely.
you stole this sentence. It's like, no, you did.
You actually
did.
I'm trying to post pictures of people with that I don't own with words underneath them.
You thief. You thief.
Anywho, big ups as always to Brian Holmes for helping with production, Casey Trailer for the theme song, Andy Wu for the logo, Mike Castle and Joey Greer for being our guests, and everybody for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.